guys, welcome back to Makeup and Hustle. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Vidhi. Today we're doing the on-trend Fox Eye makeup tutorial. I'm not too sure if I can, do justice to it, but I'm most certainly going to try. And if you're curious to see how the trend will look on a round face with hooded eyes, then stay tuned. So something else that I wanted to do in this video as well was, just use just a single brand, like I had done with the Flower Beauty, and I've done one with Rimmel in the past. So today we're going to be focusing on Maybelline products. So I have a full face of Maybelline right here in this box, and we're going to stay limited to this as much as we can. I'm going to start out by just using this primer. So this is the Face Studio Pore Minimizing Primer. And we're going to be using just our fingers to apply this all over the face. So I already have like my hair pulled back because that is, the whole idea is to sort of uplift and just kind of elongate everything. I've watched a few tutorials, so hopefully we can do this right. I'm actually going to be doing my eyes first today. I think it'll just be easier for me to then do my base afterwards, I think, in my mind. That sounds like a great theory. But I'm just going to start out with my brows. So for that, I'm using my Maybelline Tattoo Brow. I've used this in a recent video. Now, a lot of people do shave their brows. I am not that gutsy, but I'm just going to not make it drip down, if that makes sense. We're just going to... So my real brow hairs are coming down here. So I'm just going to elongate a little bit. I'm just going to clean it up with my makeup remover. So then I'm just going to go in with concealer just to sort of prime my eyelids and then just sort of create that base. I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 25, which is medium. And I'm just going to place this on my eyelids and then go in with a brush to just carve out my brows as well as prime my eyelids. And I'm also just going to carve out on top of my brows as well. So just going back in with the concealer. So now I'm just going to quickly set my eyes, and for that I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. And I'm just going to be using a sponge for that. And I'm really just locking it in by pushing it into the skin. So the eyeshadow for this look is really basic. There is not really much to it. It's just all about the eyeliner. So for that today, I'm going to be using this quad from Maybelline. This is one of the really old ones, and this is in Stylish Smokes, and this is Natural Smokes. And I'm just starting out with like a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be going in with the first big shadow, which says base. And we're going to be using that just on top of the powder that we just applied. And we're going to be taking this all the way up to the brow bone. And I'm making sure to just take it out as well. So we want to go outward and upward. And then I'm just going to quickly go in with the bronzer. So the bronzer that we're using today is the Maybelline City Bronzer, and this is in the shade Medium Cool 200. And we're just going to be using that in our crease, just very lightly. If you have hooded eyes, you want to take it a little bit, so you want to leave your eye open and you want to take it above to above your crease where you can see that shadow. And this is just going to be a very subtle gradient of a color. And I'm also just going to take this upward. So you want to take it upward towards your brow bone, or like to the tail of your brow. And I'm really just making sure that that outer corner is defined. Okay, so once we have that, we're just going to go in with our eyeliner. So today I'm using the Colossal Kajal one. This is really easy to smudge out, so I'm just going to be using that. And I'm just going to be really lining close to my lash line. And then I'm just going in with another angled brush. This is more of a thinner brush, and we're going to be using this to trace on top of the eyeliner that we've just placed. So I'm actually going to go in with the quad again, and we're going to be using the liner shade, which is the very last one at the bottom there. And you want the line to be really, really thin as you go towards your inner corner. And then you want to sort of gradually thicken it up towards the outer corner. And the way I like to do it is I like to get the area around my lash line really neat and clean, and then I like to tilt my brush, and we're just going to angle it up towards our brow. Just like that. Towards the tail of our brow. So we want to make sure that it's kind of going in that direction. And then once I have the tail and I'm happy with that, I'm then just going to go in and fill this bit out. And that looks really good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to clean this out once I have both eyes looking similar. Again, pretty happy with the way that's looking. I'm just going to quickly clean out the fallout. So clean up the fallout because that just gives me a bit more of an idea of how it's looking. Just gonna go in with my concealer brush and just fine tune the top part of the tip. Okay, so quite happy with the way that's looking so far. I'm just going to quickly do the base, and for our base we already have the primer on. So today I'm going to be using an oldie but a goodie. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 220, which is a natural beige. All right, and then for under eye concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade medium. And I'm just going to go in with another layer because I feel like you need a little bit more. I'm just going to go in with my fingers. And I'm just going to quickly set this with my Maybelline Fit Me powder again, just using a same non-damp sponge. We're just going to set that on place. And then I'm going in with my V Face Duo Stick in the shade, there is no shade. I'm just going to go in with the contour shade. And we're just going to contour upwards as well. So just at an angle like that. Oh, this is going to be tricky. and just using the same foundation brush. Next, I'm just going to intensify this wing a little bit because I feel like I've lost a little bit of intensity in there. So just going back in with that darker shade. I'm going to tap off this time because I cannot afford to have fallout. Okay. And then we'll just complete our lower lash line. So I'm taking the same brush and same shadow, and I'm just going to be from the outer third, and I'm just going to connect that wing a little bit. So just like that, just ever so slightly, just to sort of give that illusion of a lifted eye. And the key is to connect it to the wing as well. And then we'll complete the base. So then I'm going to be using my Fit Me bronzer, sorry, the City bronzer again, same shade, just taking a big fluffy brush, and we're going upwards. So I'm not even going back and forth, I'm literally just dragging that upwards. And then I'm going to go in with my highlighter before I go in with my blush, just so that it looks all nice and seamless. So for that, we're using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in 100 Molten Gold. And I'm just using a small tapered brush from e.l.f. And then I don't think I have a single blush from Maybelline, so I decided to go in with this palette right here. This is the Contour Your Face 3-in-1 Simple Steps in the shade light to medium, and I'm just going to go in with that blush shade, and we're just going to be applying that again upwards. And I'm definitely going to avoid the apples of my cheeks because it's just going to make it look more rounder. So I'm just concentrating that towards the outer, like normally where I would contour and bronze. I'm just taking that upwards. Also, for the highlight, I completely forgot. I want to highlight my inner corner. So I'm going to go back in with that highlighter shade, and I'm just going in with like a pencil brush. And I'm just going to be loading that up and then applying that in the inner corner. To finish off, I'm just going to be using my Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara by Maybelline. And I'm going to healthily coat my lashes, but you know what, I'm actually going to curl them before I put mascara. I'm not going to be using false lashes today because I'm still fighting dermatitis. Oh my god, I've mentioned that in pretty much every video, but the freaking thing just won't go, and I'm getting really sick of it. So just to protect my eyes, I'm going to be avoiding false lashes because I don't want to get that glue on my eyes. But please, please, please use wispy lashes on the outer corners. I think that just is the key. And then lastly, to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with Warm Me Up. I don't have a lip liner, so I'm just going to use the bullet itself. And I'm also going to add a little bit of mauve for me to this. Think we're nearly there. So the last thing that I want to finish off with is my Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. Just a few spritz of this. Alright, you guys, this is the finished look. I am so pleased. I think this is really easy to do, and I definitely feel like with the contour and everything, my face does look a little bit less round. And I definitely love the eyeliner technique. I don't normally wing out my eyeliner as much as this, but I think it just flatters. It looks really flattering on the eye. It kind of gives it that, you know, nice cat eye sort of an effect. And really, I think when you have everything pulled back, it just really uplifts and, you know, makes you look a lot younger, which is literally what everyone is after. So I think I love the fact that, you know, it was just all Maybelline products. I love Maybelline. I've been a huge fan for such a long time, and none of their products ever fail me. So I absolutely love the fact that, you know, this is all achieved by Maybelline products. So I hope you guys found this useful, and, you know, if you've learned a few things, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what it was. And if you try it, also, you know, share that with me as well. But please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the look. You know, did I do it justice? And like always, you know, if you found this useful and helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to my channel. I would really, really love for you to be a part of this healthy channel, healthy and growing channel. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Take care until next time. Bye.